Bring it on up.
Yeah, it got off.
Nope. It looks like it's been chomped on.
Sure as hell has.
Wow. So this is a different kind of catch. We caught something that just turned into live bait on its way up, and it is still breathing, so it is pretty fresh.
Wow.
So we'll I don't know, anything, bonk it and throw it back down?
Yeah.
Here, hold that catch up here where it's missing half a. If anyone else has ever encountered this on something they were reeling in, comment down below. This is definitely a first for us, right? And we're probably in about 70-80 foot of water. But man, that's crazy. I don't think it counts as a catch when something ate it before it got here.
That's crazy, dude.
Second pot pull of the day, and this time we have one very normal looking starfish. No 18 arms, not a foot in diameter, very normal aquarium looking starfish. And it was looked up earlier on the ride out here, and we've determined that all their little prickly things here on the bottom are all individual feet. So we'll send this guy back down. We're gonna head over to the other side here, see if we have any better luck over there. Running 3 lines between the two of us. We've had fresh coffee multiple times, which this is probably the best addition we've made to the boat. Outside of adding this guy, the pot puller makes pulling crab pots so much simpler. And makes me wish I had gotten one of these probably right after I bought my first crab pot. Well worth the money. So brings pots up in no time at all. And I think starting next week we're probably going to run pots out deeper into like 150 or 200 foot of water. We heard this morning that people that are having luck around here still pulling in crab are running pretty deep. So we're going to give that a go and see what happens. But anyway, we just dropped our pot. You can see it floating up here. We had a little incident this morning. The prop, even at idle, managed to pull in one of our lines when we weren't really watching. And so when we got to where we were going to start fishing, we had 2 buoys, probably about 50 foot of leaded line, and no pot. So it's the first pot I've ever lost, and was starting to get kind of rusty anyway, so wasn't a huge loss. Did have the rock cord on it like you're supposed to have, so if this kind of thing happens, the crab that it catches can get out and get away. So we figure if we caught any massive crabs today, that's where they're at, in that pot that we've lost. But it was starting to get kind of rusty, and you know, next setup may change a few things up, see if we've had any better luck. But for now, you can see we've probably already drifted 50 yards or better from the pot buoy. So we're going to head back north here and drift back down this way and see what we can catch. So we're coming up on a crab pot. We have it marked on the plotter, as you can see. But here's the matter of looking straight into the sun glare that makes it a bit of a challenge. So hopefully we'll come up on it here in a hurry, and then I think the plan is to head back to Hat Island, anchor down there so I can get some footage of the anchor well here on the Stabicraft, and do a little bottom fishing there, see if we can pull in some flounder. They taste really good. And see what happens next. And this is why we love this pot puller, particularly with the attachment that makes it basically an unmanned pull. Just feed the thing in, spools the rope over, and it's a breeze. Just got to be ready when it pops out of the water to hit the off switch. And it brings up 100 foot of line in a hurry. We do idle the engine up a bit just to cover the electrical draw while we're doing this. Anything? Not a thing. More disappointment. We've been catching disappointment all day long. So we're gonna pull it in, head down to Hat Island to film that anchor video I talked about. Anchor up in some sand. Drop these, well, the lone crab pot in the sand here, and hopefully we'll get something. So we stopped for a quick lunch break after dropping anchor line, and apparently, you know, it didn't take long to get a fish on. And I just lost a little juvenile salmon probably 10 minutes ago. It was quite a little fighter, so we'll see what we pull up here. Oh, look at that, another dogfish. So we've definitely been getting things that like our bait lately. Yep. So we'll get this guy entangled and probably just send him back down for the moment, and take it from there. A little juvenile blackmouth here, which way below the keeper size of 22 inch, but hey, a catch is a catch. And there he went. So we did have something on. They're really digging the lightweight line, and I know a little meat on there for some bait, but man, they make a mess of your line. Wish we could keep one. As the sun is starting to set out here today on Puget Sound, we have pulled in exactly nothing to take home. We've had a couple jump off the hook right as we got them to the boat, particularly one very large flounder that we lost, and we're still thinking that our crab pot that sets out, you know, in the deep depths, severed from its cord that's below my feet, probably holds some record crabs that nobody's ever seen the like, because that's just the way the things work. But things that have been great today, the pot puller. This thing is outstanding. I can't say enough about my love of it, especially with the bulldog attachment, which makes it a no hands operation. It's pretty much simply run your line through, hit the switch, let it go, everything's good. You saw the stove we had on earlier. That was exceptional. We got our little pot sitting down there at the foot at the moment. We've had fresh hot coffee multiple times through the day, which has been outstanding. And we lost one rod, so that's a first. Same with losing the crab pot. Lots of firsts today. Pulled up a fish that was at least partially eaten before it got to the boat, which wouldn't have been a keeper, but you know, what to do with it after the fact. So we decided after we flung it back out and it was just floating around to turn it into bait. And off of that we caught that dogfish shark a little earlier, but you know, at the moment, other than that, we've really not caught anything else we wanted to take home and eat. But it has still been an absolutely outstanding, relaxing day out on the water. Can't say that enough. If you get a chance to go out, it is a great way to unwind from a very stressful week otherwise. So, and every time we go back in, we look forward to the next week pretty much before we get back to the dock. So this may be it for today. I don't know yet. Well, you can determine that if there's more video left after this part or not. All right, we may have another catch. Top shot. Oh, another dogfish tangled up. You want to guess if it's the same one we let go earlier?
No, it's smaller than that one.
No, it is smaller. We'll get him back in the water here in a hurry. Go, one more spiny dogfish. The little spines, little bitty ones. You hear him making noise here, so we'll get him back in there. Hopefully he won't bite again. Off he goes. Meantime, my line might have something, or it may just be the wave action. Yeah, I think we're anchored up enough that when the boat shifts, the line length changes there. And it feels like there is nothing on board my line at the moment.